Hello, this is English 10B Unit 9. This is going to be the reading of Lost in Yonkers, Act 2, Scene 1, with myself, Miss Amador. So this is a reading that is assigned for English 10B Unit 9. Pages 67 through 90 are assigned. So it's the longest reading that we have yet. If you have missed previous readings, please check YouTube for my channel under Jessica Amador. You'll find previous recordings for pages, 1 through 63. So in these pages, so in the scene 1 that we're going to read, the setting is Grandma's living room. Remember, this is a play, so most everything so far has taken place at Grandma's house. Major characters are Jay, Artie, Uncle Louie, and Grandma. Minor characters, Eddie and Aunt Bella. So if you've been listening to the readings, we've only been receiving a letter from Eddie, so the father of Artie and Jay. But obviously the main characters are Eddie's sons, Jay and Artie. Plot problem, we see Artie is sick with a fever and Grandma forces him to continue like business as usual. Jay and Artie both express how much they dislike Grandma and discuss their plans to leave. So it's going to start off with event 1. Jay gets a phone call for Uncle Louie, and the caller leaves a message with Jay to tell Uncle Louie. So I'm not going to recap yet, so I'm going to go ahead and start the reading on page 67. Scene 1. In the dark, we hear the train, music, and a letter from Eddie. As the lights come up, we see Artie in bed, wrapped up in a bathrobe, a comic book on his lap. He is reading a letter as Eddie's voice continues. Voiceover. Dear boys, sorry I haven't kept up my writing letters. The truth is, I was in the hospital a few days. Nothing serious. The doctor said it was just exhaustion. I remember when I was a boy, if I got sick, my mother used to give me the worst tasting German mustard soup. God, how I hated it. Luckily, they don't serve it in Mississippi. I'll write soon. Love, Pop. The front door opens and Jay comes in carrying a bowl of soup. You got it real tough. You got it real rough. Reading comic books and missing school. I wish I had a fever. Here, drink this. Looking at it suspiciously. What is it? Grandma made you soup. Forget it. I'm not drinking it. Don't start in with her, Artie. She's in a rotten mood today. You mean all those other days she was in a good mood? Just drink it. Where's Uncle Louie? Taking a nap in Aunt Bella's room. Well, tell him he got a phone call this morning. One of the guys from the Studebaker. But you said you don't know nothing, right? Right. And he said you tell Louie that Friday night the dance is over. What dance? The Goodbye Louie dance. You mean he's double-crossing the mob? You got it. Wow, you think they're going to kill him? Maybe all 3 of us. We work for him, don't we? The front door opens. Grandma walks in wearing her candy store apron, looking angry. Grandma to Jay. It takes 20 minutes to bring up soup. I got 1 sweeper not sweeping downstairs. I don't need 2. I was just going. And don't let the kids sit on the stool all day. One buys a malted and the other 2 steal pretzels. If they steal, you pay for it. Sure, that's only fair. He crosses to the front door. What was that? I said, yes, I hear. He's fresh to me, that one. She pulls the covers off of Artie. Come on, out of the bed. It's enough lying around already. He pulls the sheet back up. I'm freezing and I'm burning up with fever. You can feel my head. You lay in bed, you get fever. You get up and walk, the fever looks for somebody else. She hits the bed with her cane twice. Out! Out! He gets out of bed, stands, and shivers. My mother always kept me in bed when I had a fever. She straightens the sheets and starts to fold the bed back into a sofa. You're not in your mother's house no more. Pointing to the chair at the living room table. You sit in that chair and you do your homework. And no funny books. And you finish that soup, all of it. I tried. I can't get it down. If you eat it quick, you won't taste it. I would taste this if I didn't have a tongue. Page 70. You listen to me. You're not fresh yet like the other one, but I see it coming. No, sir, not in this house. You live with me. You don't stay in bed 2 days. You get better quick, and you get dressed, and you come downstairs, and you wash up the soda fountain, and you sweep the store. I didn't ask to take care of you, but if I take care of you, you'll do what I tell you. Don't turn away from me. You'll look at me. You're not going to win this argument. I tell you that right now. You understand me? Yes. Then put that soup in your mouth right now, or I do it for you. He looks at her. She obviously means business. He quickly puts the soup in his mouth. He keeps it there. I can't swallow it. Grandma crosses to him, pulls his head back, and the soup gets down. You could drown me like that. Why are you so mean to me? I'm your grandson. That's right. And what am I? What do you mean? What am I? Am I a nobody? No, you're my grandmother. Then where's the respect? The respect I never got from your family since the day you were born. You're just mad at my mother and you're taking it out on me. You don't care about your rotten soup or making me get better. You just want me to be miserable because somebody made you miserable in Germany. Even Pop said it. Well, that's not my fault. Take it out on Hitler, not on me. And if you were a boy growing up in Germany, you would be dead by now. That's right. Maybe I would. And if I ate the soup, I would be just as dead. Would that make you happy then? You want to be happy, Grandma? Watch. And he quickly eats 6 or 7 spoonfuls of the soup. Okay, now you can stand there and watch me die. No, you won't die. You'll be better this afternoon. It's not important that you hate me, Ata. It's only important that you live. She crosses to the door and opens it. That's something that I could never teach your father. She exits. Bella's bedroom door opens and Louis comes out with sleepy eyes and mussed hair. He wears an undershirt, pants, and socks, no shoes. Ever heard of General Rommel? Who? General Erwin Rommel, German tank commander. Right now he's rolling right across Egypt, cutting through the whole British army. Tough as they come. But if Mama wanted him to eat the soup, he would eat the soup. All right, so we definitely have past event 2. Grandma fusses at Jay for being upstairs when he should be downstairs sweeping. Grandma forces Artie to get out of bed and makes him eat the soup. Artie stands up to Grandma. So we definitely saw that when he mentioned why he felt his father was right, that she's taking out her anger that she felt towards Hitler and what happened to her in Germany out on her grandchildren. Okay, so we're probably here at event 5. Did you eat it when you were a kid? Oh, yeah. I thought you weren't afraid of her. I wasn't. That's how I proved it to her. I hated that soup worse than you, but I would drink 3 bowls of it and ask for more. She knew she couldn't win with me. I wish I was as tough as you. Hey, you're getting there. You took her on, kid. That took guts. That took moxie. What's moxie? Louis stands in a defiant position in his body and in his face. That's moxie. Where's JJ? Downstairs, guarding the pretzels. Uncle Louis, there was a telephone call for you. For me? Jay took it. He told them he never heard of you. But they left a message, right? Yeah. They said, tell Louis that Friday night the dance is over. Smiles. Yeah, well, that don't mean nothing. A couple of Bronx boys like to talk tough. It's just horsing around. You know what I mean, huh? What's the matter? Grandma got you down? I think she loves doing it. Hey, let me tell you something. Guess who hates living here more than you? He points to Grandma's door. The old lady with the cane. That's right. Grandma hates running this house. The sort. She hates living in Yonkers. You know how many friends she's made here in 30 years? Zippo. She doesn't exactly put herself out with people. I never said she was a lot of laughs. I'll tell you the truth. I don't like her much myself. She knows it. Why should I? She used to lock me in a closet for breaking a dish, a 10-cent dish. I'd get 2-3 hours in the closet. And if I cried, I get another hour. No light, no water, just enough air to breathe. That's when I learned not to cry. And after a few times in the closet, I toughened up. But I also never broke another dish. No, I didn't like her, but I respected her. Hell of a teacher, Ma was. Wouldn't it have been easier if she'd bought paper plates? Then where's the lesson? There's no respect for paper plates. Hear me out. She was no harder on us than she was on herself. When she was 12 years old, her old man takes her to a political rally in Berlin. The cops broke it up with sticks on horseback. Someone throws a rock, a cop bashes in her old man's head, a horse goes down and crushes Ma's foot. Nobody ever fixed it. It hurts every day of her life, but I'd never once seen her take an aspirin. She could have had an operation, but she used the money she saved to get to this country with her husband and 6 kids. That's Moxie, kid. Did she ever put my father in the closet? Not a chance. She'd open the closet door and he'd tie himself to the radiator, even if it was hot. No, he was too afraid to go up against her. He was careful. He never broke nothing, except maybe himself. Didn't you ever want to run away? I did, 12 times. Still a record in Yonkers. The last time she wouldn't take me back. Told the policeman she didn't know me. I had no place to go, so I lived under the house with a couple of cats for 2 weeks. Dead of winter. Bella would come out and bring me sandwiches, a blanket, couple of candles. Mom caught her and put her in the closet overnight. But Bella don't understand anything, so she thought it was kind of fun. Or maybe she thought it was the safest place to be. Now, Gert was more scared than your old man. Gert used to talk in her sleep, and Mom heard her one night saying things she didn't like. So Gert didn't get supper that week until she learned to sleep holding her breath. I don't blame you for hating her. I didn't say hate. I didn't like her. That's different. How you feeling? I think my fever's gone. Lousy soup, but it works. When Jay comes up, tell him to bring me some coffee and a donut. I'll be in the shower. I want to clean up before I go. You're leaving? When? Tonight. No point waiting till the dance is over. He winks, then starts for the bathroom. Uncle Louie? Louie stops. Are you in trouble? He smiles. Artie, I was never not in trouble. He goes into bathroom and closes the door. The front door opens and Jay storms in, looking furious. He slams the door closed. I hate her. I hate her guts. No wonder Mom never wanted us to come here. What did she do? She charged me for 3 pretzels. 3 pretzels that some kid stole while she was downstairs and I was upstairs with your soup. She says, no, there were 12 pretzels in the glass when I went upstairs and 9 pretzels when I came down. Not even Sherlock Holmes would notice that. 2 cents a pretzel? It's only 6 cents. Oh, is that all it is? Then you pay it. Is Uncle Louie still sleeping? He's taken a shower. He's leaving tonight. Leaving? I have to talk to him. About what? It's private business. Jay, you don't have any business. All you got is a job that costs you 6 cents a day. Come on, tell me, Jay. I'll find out sooner or later. I'm going to ask Uncle Louie to take me with him. What? Will you be quiet? Are you crazy? Go with Uncle Louie? I have to make money, get a good job somewhere. But I can't leave here with minus 6 cents in my pocket. Uncle Louie is my ticket out. Running away? That's all Papa has to hear. Well, we just can't count on Pop anymore. Maybe I can take care of him better than he's taking care of us. Doing what? Maybe Uncle Louie can teach me a few things. Oh, great. To become what? A junior bagman? The pocketbook kid? If Uncle Louie says yes, you can't stop me. Then take me with you. Take you? You're only a kid. Besides, she doesn't treat you the way she treats me. I'm afraid of her, Jay. A horse fell on her when she was a kid, and she hasn't taken an aspirin yet. Look, if I can get set up somewhere with a good paying job, I'll send for you. You promise? I swear on Mama's grave. Arthur and Jakob, the gangsters. I can't believe it. The front door opens and Bella comes in. To Jay. Oh, here you are. Mama sent me up to look for you. She didn't know where you were for 20 minutes. I'm coming right down. I just have to ask Uncle Louie something. He's in the shower. To Artie. Are you feeling better, Artie? Oh, much. No more fever? No, it's got scared away. I'm glad because we're having company tonight. My sister Gertrude. Do you remember her? Sort of. She hasn't been well. She doesn't breathe right. I think it's because she used to sleep with her head inside the pillow. Inside? Bella nods quickly, closes the front door, then crosses closer to the boys, whispering, Tonight's the night. Tonight's what night? The night that I talked to Mama about you know what. Just the 2 of you? Okay, so this is the top of page 79. We've already covered event 5, where Uncle Louie describes Moxie to Artie, revealing things about Grandma and tells Artie that he is leaving. Event 6, Jake comes in from the store angry at Grandma, and we're going to finish up in the next recording. I ran out of time.